Temple fundraiser was in full swing, with Mr. Kumar's famous samosas as the star attraction.
These weren't just any samosas. They were premium spice samosas selling for $10 each to raise money for the community center's children's program.
But on Friday night, someone decided these samosas had a different purpose.
My premium samosas. Someone stole the entire tray. That's $500 worth of fundraising all gone.
Officer Patel, just for prints. Officer Gupta, interview anyone who's been in here from 8 p.m. to midnight.
Don't worry, Mr. Kumar. As the ancient text says, truth alone triumphs, not falsehood. We'll get to the bottom of this. Let's make this nice and simple. Here are the first two suspects.
Savitri Prakash, Satyavati Prakash and Savitri Patel. They teach yoga and meditation classes at the temple.
Next up, Raji Mehta and Ruby Chandra. Raji is a local businesswoman and Ruby teaches at the Bollywood Dance Fitness Studio next door.
Last, Thomas Verma and Tamara Khanna. Thomas is the night janitor and Tamara is an administrator in the temple.
Thomas, Tamara.
Thomas, Tamara, sounds like Thomas and Thomas to me. The Gita warns us about tamasic qualities. Laziness, ignorance, excessive sleep.
It's Thomas, not Thomas. Thomas. And we work nights, so of course I'm tired.
And I'm Tamara. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. It's a medical condition.
We'll see about that. Officer Patel, Officer Gupta, take our suspects into the interrogation room. So, the Sattvic duo, all light, calm, and purity. Where were you both on Friday night at 8 p.m.?
Hario.
Last Friday night at 8 p.m., we were discussing chapter 14, Gunatraya Vibhaga.
I was teaching alongside Satyavati, working with the children in the study group.
Ball here on Friday night?
There is no ball here on Fridays! We started holding an extra class 3 weeks ago for children who are especially curious. Ask Arjun, Radha, or Gopal. They were all there, learning about Dharma through stories.
Did you notice anything unusual? A tray of samosas goes missing, and the perfect Savitri notices nothing.
I was focused on the children, but I did notice Raji Mehta pacing near the food display. She seemed agitated.
Did either of you go by the display?
Only to admire them earlier in the evening. We believe that food should nourish both the body and the spirit.
Thank you for coming. You're both free to go, but don't leave town.
Hario.
The Rajasic pair. All passion, activity, and attachment to results. Miss Swaji Mehta, you seem to be a frequent customer at the samosa shop, right?
Yeah? Why does that matter?
All the more reason why you steal the samosas is because you know how good they are.
Excuse me, I have 3 companies and a real estate portfolio. Do you know where this is from?
Not really, actually.
I don't even need the samosas.
And you, Miss Chandra, you seem to make a lot of frequent calls to Mr. Kumar's samosa shop.
I needed energy. Dancing takes a lot out of you, and I was teaching my Bollywood fitness class until 8:30. I ordered samosas for delivery, but they never arrived.
Yeah, sure.
Detective, this is ridiculous. Those Tamasic people, Thomas and Tamara, they're your real culprits.
We'll see about that. You're both free to go for now.
Wake up, Thomas. This is a serious investigation.
It's Thomas, and we both work in the night, so this is like 4 a.m. for us.
The perfect cover for a theft. Everyone expects you to be slow and sleepy, so no one suspects you're actually criminal masterminds.
Actually, the Gita says that there should be balance in all things, including rest. Yuktahara viharasya, yukta chetasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. For those who eat, sleep, and exercise in moderation, yoga destroys all unhappiness.
Wait, you know the Gita that well?
We may be sleepy, but we're not ignorant. I was listening to the audio version while working on the temple newsletter Friday night. I fell asleep while working, so I didn't even leave my office until 10 a.m. on Saturday. Even if I wanted to steal the samosas, I would have been asleep.
So everyone has access to the samosas, and no one has a solid alibi. That's just fantastic.
Mr. Kumar, tell me about the stolen samosas from Friday night.
Well, it was our biggest order of the year. 50 samosas for the community center fundraiser. I spent all day making them. With the best ingredients, imported spices and saffron. Very popular, very expensive, especially after the tariffs hit.
50 samosas? That's $10 a piece.
Ooh, quite a premium markup.
Quality costs. Plus, 10% was gonna go to the community center's children's program.
Only 10%? That makes it seem like the $10 of the samosa is a price driven by passion of profit.
It's for the children's program.
We'll verify that. Thank you for your time, Mr. Kumar.
Officer, we've interviewed all the alibis for our primary suspects.
And some of the adults in Satyavati and Savitri's class confirmed their alibi.
And Miss Raji Mehta's, her employers confirmed that she had back-to-back yoga classes.
A security guard gave eyewitness testimony, stating he found Thomas asleep in the supply closet and Tamara asleep by her computer.
What about motive?
Well, our philosophical traditions teach about the three gunas and how they impact human behavior. Sattvic people seek knowledge, Rajasic people seek wealth and power, and Tamasic people avoid effort.
So, Satyavati or Savitri might steal the samosas to help others. Raji or Ruby for material gain, and Thomas or Tamara, well, they might be too lazy to steal them.
I wonder if anyone else is involved in this. Let's set up a trap.
So, audience, which guna do you think did it?
Raise your hand if you think it was the Tamasic pair. Raise your hand if you think it was the Rajasic pair. Okay. Or finally, raise your hand if you think it was the Sattvic pair.
Okay.
Keep watching to find out.
Thank you all for coming. As you know, the samosas are still missing, but I know who took them and why. Before I reveal the culprit, I'd like to check something.
$3 bills.
$2.75. Not exactly the $500 price of a samosa, but interesting.
Who would leave such a random amount?
Arjun? Radha? Gopal? What are you doing here? We don't have Bali Har class till next Friday.
Children, now is the time to be honest. Did you take the samosas?
We did, but we didn't steal them. We left all the money we had.
We even emptied all of our piggy banks and allowance savings.
We were just trying to do the right thing.
Can you tell me why you stole them?
Well, Auntie always told us that feeding somebody is the highest form of service.
Then you told us about how in ancient times, feeding people in need was considered the most important form of duty. Auntie, you even told us that, remember that one story about the king? That his rituals meant nothing if there were still people starving outside of the temple gates. We just really wanted to act on our lessons right after Balvihar, so we did it in the community center.
You said that sometimes doing the right thing means changing the way that things are done. So when we saw that samosas were $10, we knew we had to do something.
Looks like your children took your classes very literally.
I never expected them to actually take action like this.
While your intentions were noble, taking the samosas without permission wasn't the right approach.
But you said that ritual without compassion is empty. This just all seemed like a ritual where rich people feel good about themselves. We just really wanted to do karma yoga, selfless actions to help others.
These children gave us the first hot food that we had in days.
They didn't just hand out the food. They asked our names, sat with us, and treated us like people. They said that they learned in class that everyone deserves dignity and nourishment.
Even the smallest of hearts can create a big impact. A random act of kindness can go a long way for our community.
Children, next time, come talk to me directly. I know that we can find a way to work together. And I must admit, reflecting back, $10 per samosa is indeed a bit excessive when people go hungry in our community. Perhaps in the future, I need to rethink fundraising altogether.
What if we created a model where for every samosa purchased, another goes to someone in need? That way we can make the fundraiser more inclusive.
And I could help distribute leftover food that usually gets thrown away.
And I could even create a newsletter highlighting community needs.
The fundraiser model was restructured with the children's input. Premium samosas remained available for those who could afford them, but a matching portion was always reserved for community members in need.
Mr. Kumar created a kids' community kitchen program where children could learn cooking while preparing meals for those in need.
And the Balavihar curriculum expanded to include practical service projects, helping children connect spiritual teachings with real-world action.
With the Balvihar program, Gurudev's teachings, and the resource of adults, true change becomes possible.
Culmination of 12 years. 7 of these children have been in the 12-year club and come to Balvihar throughout. So seniors, we're very happy to see you. And how a simple thing like samosas can make us think so much. So all the seniors, can you just line up here so you can take a bow? And our thanks to 7 of these seniors have our 12-year club. 12-year club, raise your hands. All 12 years in Balavihar. And our great thanks to Jignesh Bhai and Prasanna ji for inspiring these children. Now, people who have younger children, you know how exciting grade 12 can be. So stay on the path. Alright, Hari Om. We'll ask the seniors to leave here. Thank